Morning. Good morning. Today we're making something very unusual. It's called chocolate banana bread. It's really good. Oh, I've been dying to make this for quite a while. So what we're going to do is we need a grease pan. I'm greasing this light pan. I'm just using melted butter. For certain things, people, I prefer to try to be as natural as I can if we can. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to use something artificial. Okay. I'm going to grease, and I'm also want to make sure one thing, we put flour here. Because when you flour, it doesn't have a chance to stick. Okay, I'm going to put a little flour in here. And I'm going to begin making this wonderful, delectable cake. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Now what I want to do now is I want to do the dry ingredients first. What I want to do is I want to add 1 1/2 cups of flour. All-purpose flour, 1 1/2 cups. Okay. Get my whisk out, so we always have a whisk going. I also want to add in 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. It's got to be unsweetened. I want to also add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Sorry about that. When you get up in the morning, you're kind of tired. You know what I mean? I want to add in 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. All right. My eyes are not going too well this morning. I'm sorry, people. Here we go. Now what I want to do now is I want to whisk this together. And then we're going to go to the wet ingredients. We're going to whisk this all together and set this aside. See how nice this is coming? Alright, now we have a stick of butter, softened at room temperature. Okay, I also want to add in some sugar. I'm adding in 1/2 cups of sugar, granulated sugar. Alright, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. But this is going to go into the cream mixture with the butter. I also want to add in 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Little devil, would you go? Yeah, it's going to be another hot day today, people, I'm afraid. It just doesn't want to cool off. It's so hot. Oh, it's terrible out there. Oh. You really get bad heat exhaustion. Okay. I'm now going to cream the butter before I add my sugar to my 2 eggs. Okay, I'm now adding in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. There we go. We gotta get rid of more. Okay, now what I want to do now is add in 2 farm eggs. There we go. Whoops, get in there. These little devils just go flying. I don't know why. 2 fresh farm eggs. Okay, what I want to do now is when you make bananas, whenever you make banana bread, or any kind of banana, make sure your bananas are overripe. Because you get a much better, they're softer, they're a lot easier to mix, okay? I'm now adding in 3 bananas. This is all overripe bananas. Don't ever waste food if you have overripe bananas in a cake or bread. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to start adding in my dry ingredients. This is going to make it really good. Put this up a little bit more. What I want to do now is I want to fold in the rest. I don't want to keep mixing it because it's smoking a lot. It's driving my poor camel lady nuts. Okay, we're going to put the rest in. I'm going to fold it with a spatula. I'm going to add in the chips. Banana bread. Oh, it's amazing what you can do with bananas. They're overripe. You can do so much with them. Don't throw them out because they're overripe. Sometimes overripe fruit comes in handy. Okay. Okay, what I want to do now is I'm going to add in about a half a cup of chocolate chips. I have this left over for my son's birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. Chocolate chips, and now we have to put it into the pot, into the Arlo pan. Beautiful.